text from you saying you loved, or in your email, you loved the fact that Carlos Correa was struggling. They were talking a little bit on the base pass. No idea what they were saying. But that said, so then at the bottom of the eighth, Michael Fulmer comes in and he proceeds to walk the first guy on 4 pitches, I believe, and got out. Tigers did nothing in the top of the ninth, bottom of the ninth. Gregory Soto in the bullpen, and he's been
white gold is your ring.
Silver, for the most part. Soto walks the first 2 guys on 8 pitches, and there's nobody warming up. And you did see Chris Fetter get to the phone, and they did get, I think, Barnes up throwing. Next guy strikes out, Kepler, the guy who hit a home run for Minnesota, the guy who drove in their other run. So Baez drove in 3, Kepler drove in 2. Baez drove in 4, Kepler drove in 3. So that was the score of the game. The next batter was Sano. So you have runners at first and second, 1 out. Here's Dan Dickerson.
2-2. Swing the line drive to right field. Grossman back, leaps up, off his glove, and up against the wall. They're going to hold Larnach at third. Scope's throw comes all the way through, and now the Twins have a couple base runners at third base, and Haas just lobbed it into left field. The Twins are going to win this game. Oh my goodness.
That was one of the worst losses I've ever seen. You know, was it rivaling Hail Mary from Aaron Rodgers? No. But it was just a complete, by both teams. I mean, Minnesota's third base coach screwed up. What the hell was Snow even trying to get to second for? That made absolutely no sense. It kind of triggered the whole thing. And it looked like when Haas got the ball, first of all, in the innings, Soto with his 2 walks, that's number 1. That's problem number 1 that started it. Grossman, he misplayed the ball. He should have caught the ball. It would have been a nice catch. It was no means I'm not saying it's an easy catch, but ball did hit leather. He should have had the ball. And then you have on the bases. Look, when you look at it, and I heard, Chris Willar played Dan Dickerson's explanation. When Haas got the ball, it looked like, everything's in a split second, but there was going to be 2 guys on third base. And then the guy who was going to be the second guy on third base started rushing back through second base.
Yeah.
So the smart thing to do is just run towards third base. And if there's something there where you can tag a guy or make a real short throw, maybe to get a guy going back to second, fine. But the best thing to do is just eat the ball and we go from there. But no. Not only did he throw the ball, he lollipopped it looked like, lofted it into left field, the 2-run score, and the Tigers lose a game that they had won, a game that they, even this early in the season, we wanted to get the road trip on a good start. They've been struggling. They were 6-9. Now they're 6, and it was something that was very, very avoidable. And shame on those players for allowing that to happen. Here is AJ Hinch's explanation.
I think he made a mistake. I think ultimately he played more in depth. From the ball took off on Robbie first off on the line drive, and it tips off his glove, and then did a good job of getting the ball in, and then they overrun the bases. And that created a little bit of a mess, but obviously it's not, there's no play at third base at that point, but I chalk it up to a lot of a mess of an inning.
Yeah, the mess of an inning, which started, and then we're not necessarily playing who's most to blame, but you can give it to Soto for walking 2 guys on 8 pitches. You can give it to Grossman for misplaying the ball, and you can definitely give it to Eric Haas.
There's enough blame to go around everywhere.
Yes. Blame number F, like I said. First of all,
it starts off by a bad play in the outfield.
Yes.
By Grossman. That's what starts
All right,
off.
it gives us an idea.
You got a runner probably on third base at that time. I don't remember if he was
tag up or not,
or tag up. It doesn't matter. But at worst, you got 2 outs, and then a long fly ball. Game is over.
Right.
There's no tag up.
You might even walk to force it out at any base, possibly.
Right.
7 hours and 50 minutes.
So I'm going to have 3 in a row.
Yeah.
That's where we want to milk it. That's where we want to milk it too.
This is baseball 101. This is a little league play.
Yes. All due respect to little leaguers.
Right, yes, exactly. When I'm watching it going, I thought Haas, who's, I know last year was technically his rookie year, but he's an older rookie. And he's been around baseball long enough to know that you don't run, especially if you are running there and you feel
Right.
like you don't have a grip on the ball. You've got the mud ball in your hand. You just eat it, you give it to the umpire, he gives a clean one to Soto, and you move on. That's where things went from bad to disastrous.
Yeah, and you couple this
We
with what
found-
happened last
yeah.
week with the Yankees and the Tucker Barnhart pop-up. You
Right.
know, pitchers don't catch big pop-ups. Will a pitcher occasionally catch a ball? Yes, it's very rare. You know, it's on. A line drive, of course, but a pop-up. There can be those little fluky bloops and stuff. But a pitcher never camps out to. It's just a one-on-one play. And Candelario didn't come in on that play at all when it should be first and third baseman should definitely be in on that. These are fundamental things, and maybe it's being nitpicky, but come on, man. This team can't afford to do this stuff.
It's not being nitpicky. Last night,
People wanted to pick apart this team this year, didn't they?
yes, that's what we wanted.
And that's why you lost sleep last night.
Yes, I was pissed.
If this had happened 2 years ago, you'd be like, it's
Right, exactly.
Right,
Have
who
fun
cares?
with it, maybe.
Yeah.
It's nothing to laugh at. I know it's only 16 games in. They have the same record they had at this point last year at 6-10, and that's not good. A lot of teams are going through stuff with injuries, and a lot
We
of
all
weird
agree they
things.
can't fall in the hole, and they're closer to a bigger hole than people realize because Javi Baez has saved their butt.
I think that's good that he saved their butt.
Right, yeah.
Quite honest, we'll look at
they're
it.
6-10, but
Yes.
with those two games, the
Right.
Yankees game and the Minnesota game last night,
Right.
they could be at 500.
Correct. And, to play the would-have, should-have if Baez didn't go on the
Right, they
injury
could
list for a
be
long time.
worse.
Who
They could be
knows?
better.
Whatever.
I think in general, my collective thing is they need to get their crap together now because they cannot afford to get into a 8 to 10 game under 500 thing. And I'm worried about the rest of this road trip now based on what happened last night. I would hope there was just a little more, we need to refocus or something. I'm not talking about the players only meeting or when Leland went off, that one time in 06 or something like that.
Right.
But I think we're at a critical point here, and 2 more in Minnesota and 3 in LA against the Dodgers. Man, that's
and their
dangerous.
pitching
We're in a
staff-
dangerous time right now. Exactly. And you had your ace go last night, so he's not going again until Sunday. And they got to face Bueller, I know, at least. So
And Kershaw.
I'm just. If they can win these next 2 and just survive this, maybe get 1 in LA, you split the road trip. I have some concerns right now. I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer.
No, you both look at the way they're hitting the ball. We talk about the fundamentals. Now, like I said, right now they are the completely middle of the pack on batting average. Batting 232. Yes, 232. That's not horrible.
That is home runs, right?
Oh, yeah. Home runs. Here we go. You ready to click on the home run list?
And when they got 8 now, they had 7 going into last night.
They're 8. They're tied for last with Baltimore.
Baltimore had 2 dingers last night, eh?
I guess so.
Now that team batting average too. The problem is that you have it's either you're good or you're bad. Right. There's no middle guys, so it's killing innings.
Right. You got Meadows. You got Baez, and he hasn't played as many games. Miggy's still hitting around 300, but
Grossman's 300.
yeah. But other than that, what are they doing here? They got to hit the ball.
Candelario and Scope 150 and 161 respectively.
I know. Candelario's got to figure out a way to stop swinging. We were talking about that on the broadcast last night. Swinging at that stupid damn pitch outside of the zone that's in the dirt. He can't hold back. All right, 248-539-9797.
Hey, the grass is starting to green up. Warm weather is on its way, and so are the weeds. The company that you need to call right now, Natural Way Lawn and Tree Service. That number you can call, 888-GET-GREEN. You can find them on the web at naturalwaylawn.com. Dandelions are going to rob your lawn of water and nutrients. They're going to choke everything else out. Stop dandelions before they go to seed. It's not too late to treat for the crabgrass. Call now for a beautiful, weed-free lawn this summer. That number again, 888-GET-GREEN. And for a limited time, you can purchase a full lawn program. You're going to get free grub control, free serpent insect control, but you got to mention my name along with 97.1 the ticket. They're not going to give you a runaround. They're not going to treat for one issue, and then when a problem comes up, tell you it's another one. They're just going to take care of it. That's why I like Natural Way Lawn and Tree Service. They're locally owned for
over 30 years. Michigan-owned, Michigan employees, Michigan families. They're also involved in a lot of local charities, so it's a great company to be involved with. Natural Way Lawn and Tree Service, 888-GET-GREEN, naturalwaylawn.com. Get green, stay green with Natural Way.
Drive to the playoffs, brought to you by Driveway.com.
The first 2 weeks of the baseball season are in the books, and Toronto hit more home runs during those 14 days than any other team in the majors. 11 different players combined for 22 dingers as Toronto looks to keep pace in a competitive division and lead in home runs for the second year in a row.
Looking for a car? Go to Driveway.com, where you can get pre-qualified, buy a car, and get it delivered. Driveway.com. Car buying delivered on your terms and on your turf.
There's never been a better time to find out why BetMGM is the king of sportsbooks. Download the BetMGM app and place a $10 moneyline wager on any NBA playoff game. If either team hits a three-pointer in the game, you'll win $200 in free bets. Just use bonus code GATOR200 when you make your first bet. Sign up now and discover BetMGM's boosted odds specials, daily promotions, and more. Download the app or go to BetMGM.com and use bonus code GATOR200 to win $200 if either team hits a 3 in any NBA playoff game. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 years of age or older to wager. Michigan only. New customer offer. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable free bets or site credit. Free bets expire 7 days from issuance. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. This excludes Michigan disassociated persons.
Hi, I'm Ron Roberts, Superintendent of Chippewa Valley Schools. From our warm and welcoming kindergarten program to our outstanding high schools, we offer a caring staff and a proven reputation for excellence. Our students enjoy one-to-one technology and state-of-the-art facilities, championship athletics, fine arts, and STEAM learning at every grade level. Our students and staff continuously receive local, state, and national awards for excellence. Isn't it time to choose Chippewa? To enroll, visit choosechippewa.com.
You've heard me talk about USA Insulation, but I want you to hear what Michael, a veteran home inspector who has inspected thousands of homes, had to say.
Every time I walk into a USA Insulated home, you can feel the difference.
He feels the difference as soon as he walks in because it's more comfortable, quieter, and has more consistent temperatures on every floor. But it was more than a feeling because Michael tested the reduction of indoor air loss in other insulations versus USA Premium Foam.
Working with other insulation companies, usually I'll get a 20 to 30% reduction. With USA Insulation, when I found it was a 53% reduction, it was staggering.
And here's great news. April is National Installation Month, and USA Installation is celebrating with free installation. That's right, you only pay for the foam. The labor is free, and just in time to get your home ready for the hot summer and big electric bills. Make your home feel all year like it does in the spring. And this month only, get free installation. 1-800-USA-FOAM. 800-USA-FOAM. Or USAinstallation.net.
USA Insulation. Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a speed bump. Did you hear what I said? I'm a speed bump. And if you have cut-rate car insurance, the cost to reattach your muffler could really be a bump in the road. So switch to Allstate, save money, and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Based on coverage limits selected, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. In most states, prices vary based on how you buy. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Millions of people use Zoom Phone, the innovative and feature-rich cloud phone system for businesses of any size. Zoom Phone is simple to use, whether you're on a mobile device, desktop, laptop, or desk phone. And because every call is important to your business, Zoom Phone was built with reliability in mind, using geographic redundancy to keep your communications online. Empower your workforce with Zoom Phone. Visit zoom.com/phone system. Zoom.